Imagine this balloon is your child's world. Without boundaries, the pressure inside keeps growing until one day, boom, overwhelmed, frustrated, and out of control. But if we set healthy boundaries, like this balloon has when it's tied properly, it stays safe, contained, and balanced. That's what boundaries do for kids. They give them structure, safety, and security. Let's talk about how to set loving but firm boundaries without guilt. Boundaries are not walls to shut children out. They are safety rails to guide them. When children know what is expected of them, they feel secure and they feel confident. Research shows that kids with consistent boundaries develop higher self-esteem and better emotional regulation. Without them, they feel anxious and uncertain. Think of boundaries like road signs. They tell kids what is safe, what's not, and what's expected of them. Without road signs, chaos happens. And boundaries teach responsibility, respect, and emotional intelligence. There are some essential boundaries that every child needs, like respect for others. Teaching kids to respect personal space, other people's feelings and belongings is very, very important. Bedtime routines is another one because sleep is crucial, and structured sleep schedules improve mental health. Then there's also technology use. Setting screen time limits prevents overuse and ensures quality time as well. And don't forget about emotional boundaries. Teaching kids to express their emotions respectfully without harming others is very, very valuable. But you might be asking me, how must I set clear, firm, and loving boundaries? A boundary is like tying this balloon up, firm, but not too tight. Too loose, and it loses its shape. Too tight, and it might burst under pressure. Balance is key. So here are some practical steps to set boundaries in specific situations. Let's take screen time, for example. State the boundary clearly. You can watch TV for 30 minutes after your homework is done. Explain the reason why, because too much screen time affects your sleep and your focus. Offer choices within those limits. You can choose what you watch within that time frame. And very important to stay consistent, follow through every day. Here are some scripts to help children to respect those boundaries. Say something like, I love you too much to let you stay up late and feel tired tomorrow. I understand you want more time on your tablet, but our rule is 30 minutes. And I'll help you find something else that's fun to do. What to do when kids test those limits? Kids will test limits. It's part of learning. But how you respond teaches them whether boundaries are real or flexible. So when boundaries are disrespected, it's important to stay calm and firm. Avoid power struggles. Acknowledge their feelings by saying, I know you're upset, and it's okay to feel that way. Enforce the consequence calmly. Since you didn't turn off the screen, you lose screen time tomorrow. And follow through. If you give in, the boundary loses its meaning. And here are some scripts to help children to understand the consequences. You can say something like, I know you're disappointed, but rules help us all to stay safe and happy. Or you can say, you chose to ignore bedtime, so tomorrow we're going to stick to the schedule with no exceptions. Healthy boundaries give children the structure they need to thrive. Just like this balloon holds its shape when tied properly. They create a safe, loving space where kids can grow into responsible, resilient adults. If you want to learn more practical strategies to make parenting smoother and more fulfilling, join my Get Up and Grow online community today and gain access to lots and lots of insight, expert guidance, and hands-on resources. Let's raise resilient kids together.